Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're gonna do a nonogram puzzle. I know it's quite late since there's only less than 48 hours, but take this video as like a reference for future nonogram puzzles because knowing MiHoYo, they're going to recycle a lot of the mini games, and so yeah, just make this as like a point of reference. I chose the hard puzzle because it's really hard to farm and you need like 1000 of the currency, so that's why I had to wait for the hard puzzles to come out and for me to enough farming. So yeah, sorry for the late upload for this guide, but you can always check my full answers in my Hoyo Lab. I'll put the link in the description or in the pinned comment. Okay, so yeah, let's get started. So what is nonogram? Nonogram is basically a logic puzzle, okay, where you use blocks to fill out based on the clues at the row and column. Okay, so for example, in this row you need a4, which means you need a color four blocks of a in a row. Okay, this one also means the same, so a4 down this column. Okay, now what does this mean? If this a2 and a5, which means there should be a two A's, okay, then there should be a blank before you do the 5. So example, it could be like this, or it could be like there can be a blank before the A. So this is your A, and then you leave 2 more spaces, and then before 5. It could be like this, okay? So it just means that it should have that specific pattern, okay? Now, this could be a little bit different for the other nonograms, which is like usually black and white. So since they put colors, there's a possibility that they could be off beside each other. It doesn't have to be a space in between if they're different colors. For example, in this 2, right? It could be 2 of A, and then right beside it could be C, okay? So for those who are playing other types of nonograms, if you see 2, 1, normally this would mean 2 and then space 1, okay? But since this is colored, it works a little bit differently. So yeah, that's all you need to know about nonogram, okay? Next, I'm gonna give you some tips and tricks on how to solve nonograms such that you don't lose that much lives, okay? Considering you have 30 lives and it's a 10 by 10, ideally you should be losing more than 10 lives. It means there's something wrong. But yeah, hopefully this video we don't lose any lives, okay? It's okay to take risks on there's a chance that you have multiple possibilities and the logic still stands, but it could throw an error because we're doing like a pictogram, like it should come as a picture, okay? So it means there's like a set of answers, okay? There's only one right answer basically, okay? Now, where do we start first? First of all, my tip is to always count the number here at the side. The sum should be equal to the number of rows or column. So for example, since we're doing a 10 by 10, try to look for any set of numbers in each of the rows and columns if it's total of 10. Spoiler alert, there's none. The closest you can go is 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Okay, 9 out of 10, which means 9 of this is colored plus 1 space, but we don't know where the space is, okay? It could be beginning, it could be end, it could be in between, okay? That's the tricky part, finding the space, okay? But wait, I'll show you while we're solving this along the way, okay? Next, try to find like the quote-unquote obvious signs. So for example, notice this C. This C means it should be after A, which means it should be towards like the latter parts, right? But notice that this C is in the beginning, which means it should be at upper right, okay? Now, technically, the C should be somewhere here, after, at least after the third, because you need like 2 A's, right? So, technically, their common point is here, okay? Same with this one, okay? The last one, do you see here? 1, 1, 1, 2, okay? Which means that the C should be somewhere at the bottom part of the photo. While this last 2 C's means it should be somewhere at the bottom right, okay? Combining these two, it means it should be at the bottom right. Now, since we have 4, and then we have this, it's a high chance that the 4 is here. 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? And we're correct. So we got all of this done. Now you see it's 2, okay? Oh, usually when I solve nonograms, if you have somewhere at the edge, that really gives you an edge. Hey, get it? Puns. Okay, never mind. I mean, yeah, basically you have your quote-unquote starting point. Okay, so 1 and 2. Okay, so we're done. We're done with all those C's. Okay, same with the D as well. So C, same logic, D. Now, instead of here 4, okay, we see a 3. And they also have 3 here, right? That means these 3 columns have 2 D's in each of it, right? So we can do like this, okay? Now, next we go for this 2, okay? This 2 means that because we're confined within this 9 squares, okay? So, this 2, there's 2 cases, okay? So it's either we have 2 boxes filled here or here, right? But notice their common point is at this square, right? So we will put one of the blocks here, okay? Which means that it's impossible to have the D here because it's already done. Now you have 2 possibilities. It's either it will come out like this or like this, okay? Why? Because it says here 2. So it means it's impossible that you can have 2 of the D's in here because it's gonna become D3 if that's the case, right? So that's the time that you can choose to take the risk. Either you can choose to burn your life or not, okay? For me, I can let's play the risky game, okay? There's a chance you will lose 1 life here, just saying. So yeah, take the 50-50 chance, okay? Another okay, where do we continue next? Let's go with the B, okay? You see here 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4 5, okay? So you have 2 choices, okay? I will cross this one out because there's no B. So it means it will start at this 5 by 5 technically, okay? Okay. So this means that each of these B, okay, whether at each point should not cross. So example, it's impossible to have something like this, which means it only have one solution. It means it's diagonal, okay? So it could be like 1 2 3 4 5 or 1 2 3 4 5, okay? It's impossible to have this one because there's no B at the last one, okay? Which means you're left with this route, okay? So let's do that, okay? B 1 2 3 4 5, okay? Alright, next, we can see after B is only A's, right? So we can fill up this one, okay? So this one is the same logic as this one, right? This D. 2, you have 3 squares. 1 common point is here, okay? 2, you have 2, okay? Fits perfectly. 1 fits perfectly, okay? Now, since there's nothing after, like in between B and C, we can put all X's here, okay? Now, in your A, you have 2 possibilities, so we will leave that out for now, okay? In here, you have 5, okay? So there are there are some possibilities, okay? I think 3 if I'm not mistaken. Since you need 3, you have 5 squares. It could be like this, it could be like this, or it could be like this. But notice where's the common point is this square, okay? So we can put the A here, okay? Now, notice this 4, okay? This 4, there's a chance that it could be like 1 2 3 4, or this will be blank, then 1 2 3 4, okay? Notice where's the common point is this 2. So we can extend a little bit, just a little bit, okay? Leave 1 space allowance, okay? And then, since there's nothing before or after it, then we just put this X, okay? So that gives you like 2 squares left to fill up this one, okay? Now, same with, no, that's it, yeah. Okay, same with this one, okay? So it's impossible to have A in this row because you need 4 of connected blocks, okay? So it's impossible to put it there, right? Next, here is also same logic. You need 3 of connected blocks, so it's impossible to have the A here. It's impossible as well, okay? So that reduces quite a lot, right? Now, where do we go next after this? You can choose to do this one, okay? So where's the common point of 2 you have 3 blocks, right? It's impossible for the 2 to be after this because you need a space, remember, okay? You need a space. So this is a total of 7 blocks, right? Considering that you put, oh, I can just put 2 and then it's not enough, okay? This is 6 space, sorry. So that the more it couldn't, okay? So that means the A should be somewhere here and your 5 should be somewhere here as well, okay? Why I'm sure it's this one? Because remember, you have 2 possibilities and the common points is this 4 A's, okay? So hopefully that makes sense. This is like a mini shortcut for you to solve nonograms faster, a little bit faster, okay? Still count the possibilities, okay? Now, where do we go next after this? So 2 1 2. Alright, this one you can fill it up. 1 2 5. This is 6. So you're kind of sure that your A is this one, okay? And then afterwards you can connect. You can extend 1 block down, okay? Because it's possibility like 1 2 3 or 1 2 3, right? So it's impossible to have your A here, okay? Then afterwards, since we already have a starting point, we can connect this one. 1 2 3 4, okay? Notice we completed this one, so that's good. Alright, next one, we can use the E. Yeah, we can use the E. Okay, so 1 2 or here, right? So either of these 2 or like this. You can choose to take the risk if you want, but we can always find a different way without burning our lives, okay? Notice that this one, this 3, right? We already have 2 blocks here. So it's either your A is here or here, right? So means that we can put this X over here, okay? 1 2. Okay, notice here now that we have 5 blocks, okay? 1 2 3 4 5. Here you have 5 blocks also. 3 1 1. That's 5, okay? So it means that it will fit perfectly. Yeah, see? Don't need to guess, okay? Now we have this X here. Technically, it makes a quote-unquote a new edge, okay? So it means that you can make this as your quote-unquote starting point to fill up the box. So 1 2 3 4 fits perfectly. 5, okay? So notice that. Same with this one also, but you have 5 blocks. You have 4 here, which means the common point is 3, okay? Now, since these 2 are already filled up, it means there's nothing before these 2 A's. So we can put X's now, okay? Now, since there's only 1 block left, we can fill up the A, okay? And same for this one, A. There's 3 common. You can put 1 here, okay? So we're almost done, right? Okay. Next, we can also put an X on here as well, because it's impossible that if you count here A, right? 1 2 3, okay? Or it will be 1 2 3, okay? Like it will never reach this square, okay? So it means we can finish off this this column, okay? Now, since we already have this X as our quote-unquote edges or borders, it means that we can use this one as a starting point. So 1 2 3 4 and 1 2 3 4, right? Same with this one as well. 1 2 3 and 1 1 2 3, okay? So that gives you a little bit more chances, okay? Oh, this one's the only one left, so we can finish this off, okay? Next is the E. So in here, you only have E2. There's only 2 blocks, a easy clap, okay? And then, E, you only have... For this one, there's 2 possibilities. It's either here or here. But notice here, E, E, which means they need a space in between. So it's impossible to have your E over here, right? So it needs to be the other one, okay? And then last one, since we cannot put the E here because there's no E, we have to put it here, okay? Now, next, we just fill it up. So this one is 5, right? So it fits perfectly. A, and then last 2. Oh, I forgot one here. Yeah, and then we're done. See, really, really easy. So yeah, this puzzle, I personally like it more than Sudoku because it's more visually appealing. So yeah, hope this video helps you in how to solve nonograms. And yeah, again, I'll put all the answers in the Hoyo Lab, in my Hoyo Lab. So I'll put it in the description or pinned comment. So yeah, hopefully this video helps you in the next nonogram puzzles or whenever that is. So yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Bye.